Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Saturday Space Engineers Battlegroup Survival with CaptainShack and Splitsie. Hi, guys. Hey, man, we're home.
I've got the perfect angle on your ship that it just says hobos.
Oh, why? You know, I think it was
I didn't do it on purpose.
Fog in chat, or somebody in chat was like, why are you flying around in the hobos? And I thought for a minute, I was like, we're going to take a shell, like an autocannon round's going to go right through the P. This side of the ship actually looks almost perfect.
Okay, have you looked at my ship since I've turned off the projector?
I forgot you took damage. And,
Yeah, now that I've turned off the projector, it looks so much worse.
Oh.
I almost snapped in half.
Well, yeah, wow, it's all light armor too, keep that in mind.
Like, I properly got almost cut in two.
2, 3, you have 3, 4, wait, 5 blocks holding you together.
Yeah, and one of them is a gun.
What was in here? What is in this hole? This wasn't just
the reactor.
Like, oh, those are extra parts.
No, wait, hang on. That's further back, I think.
Probably a few batteries. Do you have your engine still? I thought we handedly won that fight last week. Apparently not.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the boss fight this week because I don't feel as ready as I thought I should have. But I do think I've got room around where these holes are to add some more blast door blocks.
It sounds like we need to get the rest of the way home. Yeah, you need wait, how bad is your... Oh, you got a little bit of green in there. You thought about maybe adding a little heavy armor anywhere?
I hadn't, but maybe I should. I could replace a lot of the yellow with heavy.
You look like you're missing stuff in the front too.
Oh yeah, I'm missing stuff in the front.
Oh, look at this.
Definitely missing some stuff.
The model has the torpedo in it. If it's loaded, that's cool.
Yeah.
I love little details like that because the one above it doesn't.
Yeah, it's
none of these do.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you got some work to do. So we started the stream with me being like, do you think we should go home like the rest of the way, actually bring the ships back to the dry dock? Or do you think we can fight the big Reaver boss, the command ship? And I hadn't remembered you took damage. And I understand now why you're like, no.
Yeah, I'm not battle ready.
I don't think I have any systems down at all. I think I've got a little bit of damage on my port side and a little bit in the front starboard, but that's it. Yeah, I think this side. Starboard side forward.
Yeah, you came out of that ridiculously intact.
Yeah, that's not bad. This side's a little crunchy, but not bad. You want to tow us in? I'm gonna get back.
I'm trying to spin us around. The jump ship does not have many gyros, and I was using it. So I jumped into my ship to spin us around because it's a bit.
It's like 2.
Got a few more gyros.
I don't know how many it's got. Not that many though. We can teamwork the thrust. But hey, everybody, welcome back. Hope you're having a lovely weekend.
Yeah.
It sounds like we were chatting about this too before it started. It sounds like we're gonna fight the command ship for the Reavers and then something new on the horizon maybe, but we haven't decided exactly what.
Yeah.
Maybe some more SE. Maybe do a little SE break in between series and do something else for Saturdays. I don't know. Let me know if your chat comes up with stuff.
Yeah. Suggest us things.
Yeah.
Feel free to suggest throughout the entire thing or
please.
in the YouTube comments, because
I
do read those.
We can use
almost facing the right way.
Boop. What happens if I help turn? Feel that?
Oh, that's so much better. Okay,
Arrow key over.
Oversteer.
Oh, okay. Oh, I have the GPS turned off. That's why. I don't even know where we're turning towards. I was just turning. Ice Thumper activated.
Oh, okay.
What did you just align us to?
Home?
Oh, right. I'm facing the other direction.
Yeah. Do you want to turn around?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
You ready?
I also realized I probably didn't need to turn us around because I probably should have waited till we jumped. I didn't realize we were still 1,000 kilometers out.
Oh yeah, we should probably jump back. Is this the last episode? Yeah, most likely. If we win against the Reavers, but I'm starting to with the amount of damage that he's got, I'm not 100% sure anymore.
Oh, yeah, I should have put this as the finale in my frame title.
That's what I did. I might be regretting it. Hey.
Oh yeah, what happened to the Reaver wreck? Didn't I have it attached to us?
Yeah, I thought. Oh, did we lose it in the jump?
We must have.
Ah, lame.
Oh, well.
Well, we have the footage. We know we did it. All right, let's get sailing back. Where is the base? Oh, there it is. See it. It's above us.
Oh, hang on. I might have an idea. I'm going to turn off the dampeners on the jump ship so that we can both be in our ships making the whole thing move. Because that would be more efficient.
Way more efficient. In that entire fight, I still have 57% of my fuel left.
Oh, nice.
That's not bad. Not for like a combat op where you're burning all over the place.
Yeah. All right, we're doing it by your facing or my facing?
Let's go with my facing, because I'm already facing.
All right.
All right, bringing us up. Teamwork.
Okay.
Ready to thrust?
Yep, my dampeners are off.
Fire! Oh, you're missing thrusters. You don't have any thrusters. Oh yeah, you do. You have ions. They're buried in there, I see. Okay, that's probably enough. Maybe give it a little starboard thrust. Push to support. Man, I'm trying. It does not care.
Yeah, this is all very heavy.
Just gotta get it close enough. All right, get ready with inertials. Well, this is an interesting way to do a capital ship, where you literally have multiple pilots.
I've always wanted to figure out a way to do jump ship, void crew style controls in SE. I think we should start slowing down.
Inertials now. Yeah.
But I've never found one that I've still not found an approach that I'm gonna have to do it. So we leave the jump ship here?
Yeah, let's just leave it here, away from. It's not in the drone's way, is it? No, we're good. Yeah, me too, man. We talked about it before. Like how do you do multi-crew and space engineers, and make that work, right?
You are detached.
Oh
no,
nope. I don't think I am.
Oh, the antenna's off on the other ship as well. Of course it is.
Oh yeah, because of the Reaver whole like. Full of doom. Yeah, like how would you pull that off? I mean, you could have like manual guns and not be allowed to use the AI tracking, and
yeah, it all just becomes
tough to do the multi-crew. Speaking of jump ship, you played that recently, haven't you?
Yeah, it's really fun. I think you should give it a crack.
I have tried it. Yeah, cool. I got talked into the demo by Wasted and Avi.
All right, detach.
Okay, I'm free.
Yeah. Oh, so you did give it a go. How did you find it?
I liked it better than the other ones in the genre.
Yes. It's got a bit more going on to do, and you feel a bit more... One of the things we were talking about after it, and for those of you unfamiliar, Jump Ship is a 4-player co-op mission-based sci-fi space game, where it's got a little bit of... like, everybody has their own role, but not much of it. It's more just you need 4 people to do things. You need more than one person to do a thing, sort of stuff. And so but the thing that makes it, I think, better than a lot of the others is that there's actually decent on-foot combat.
Yes. And you can board enemy ships and stuff.
And your ship gets boarded, so there's like that real pressure of you've got to be quick. And that means that you make mistakes, and that means that things get more spicy, and that means that things get more fun.
Mm-hmm. Richard, thank you for the 10. Hey, Shaq, I have an idea about your missile problem.
Totally
you can put some grinders and welders under them,
especially in the demo. It gets a bit boring because it gets repetitive quickly.
To fix it.
And I hope that they can manage to add enough missions to keep it interesting. But I think yeah, your assessment of it's better than the other ones, I think is pretty spot on. It's still doing the same thing that the other ones did, so if you don't like what the other ones did, you're not going to like it.
Yeah. The roguelike nature of basically what's become a genre now of these like multi-crew co-op games, I just doesn't... I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's kind of repetitive, I guess.
Yeah.
I never feel like it's our ship in any real meaningful way. And and what we're doing is just like running to the next combat thing over and over. I like FTL though, which is kind of like that same, you're managing a crew, but it's not the co-op nature of it. But it feels like that's more of a crew, and that's roguelike too. So I don't know what it is. Something about that. Sorry, I'm trying to dock while I'm...
I think you might be on it there, which is, so I feel the roguelike nature of those games much more acutely than I do in FTL. Because an FTL playthrough can last a really long time. Because it's effectively turn-based. And like it's got that turn-based nature to it that makes it feel slow.
And my ship and my crew change and kind of sort of evolve.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm telling more of a story, which in 4-player co-op, it's mostly just me and my friends in those crew games. Seems like we're just kind of... It's not very, very serious, and it doesn't take too much thought to just like running around, running the turret. You know, like I'm not really... I guess I'm not thinking that much when I'm playing it, so it gets very bored very fast. Boring very fast.
Yep.
You know what, Richard? You're right, and I should... Hey! There you go, Richard. Was asking about the missiles and had an idea about, like, setting up welders to auto-grind and weld them back up to fix the problem. Because remember how they were, like, upside down? Yeah. Oh, you got the welders on. Nice. Well, they fixed themselves. Nice. Have them to be facing the right way. Not into my ship. You missed it last week when we got into Reaver space. For some reason, these weapons have a chance to... invert themselves when loading a save. And that means the missiles are pointing inside your ship. Thankfully, they also have a safety feature where if they are pointing into the grid, they won't fire. Or I would have blown off my ship's back end with its own weapons, which would have been a bummer.
Yeah, it would have.
But you enjoyed it. You liked the new one? At least the demo of it.
I liked it for playing with friends.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have much more than what it had in its demo, then I don't think it has much there for my style of content creation. But then what I was just thinking of is you still enjoy a healthy cup of liberty, and yet that's got the same sort of feel to me as Jump Ship.
Oh, yeah. You're right. It's kind of got almost a... I guess it's not roguelike, though. In the way that you're not doing a run so much as a single mission. But yeah, there could be an argument to say, like, what is it about that game that brings me back? And it's the same fun multiplayer. Like, the same... I just like playing with friends. Like, I don't really want to play that game by myself, which is... We're talking about Helldivers now. But... I would say there's more player expression in that game. When I fight the way I want to.
Yep.
I choose
being told to.
The armor, the kit, the perks, the guns, the call-ins, I'm deciding how that mission goes and what kind of fight that's going to be. And then on top of that, I have my friends there coming up with their kit and way they want to fight, and then we can work together and make that even more complex in a really fun way. And I think that I don't get that from those Jump Ship style cooperative games so far. I'd love to be wrong, but I'd love to see a new one.
I'm hoping you are in this case, and the thing that gives me some hope that maybe it will is that their plan around that progression feeling that you're missing out on is that you're going to be able to get new ships as a team. You can paint your ship. You can do all these things to make your ship feel more yours.
Yeah.
And that's the progression that happens outside the missions. to give you that tie-in. If that feels okay, which I'm not convinced it will, but if that feels okay, then I think that will be the answer that we need to
Whoops. I created
have
pools
our...
Sorry.
Oh, that's why we were welding the way we did.
Oh, yeah. I was welding too. Well, we have the parts. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
I
we
didn't
did.
realize I was doing it. I turned it off. Oh, well, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate you.
But yeah.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Like, if there's some kind of customization or something, I haven't felt it and I haven't seen anything like that. Keep in mind, this is a demo that I played, and I think you were playing the demo as well, right?
Yeah.
So we're definitely coming at it from a not finished game perspective. I'm using different colored blocks for the replacement parts, so we can see all the damage she's taken.
Oh, I need to turn off my...
Over time.
I left my projector on while I was starting to paint bits pink.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't work.
Oh,
that doesn't work at all.
Why didn't I turn the projector on instead of replacing these parts like manually? Oh well.
I'm not sure.
I don't know what I was doing there, but it's here I am. It's not bad though. Like there's not that much damage. Is your ship called the Deimos or the Phobos? Check. It's the
Mine's
Phobos.
Deimos, and yours is Phobos.
Yeah.
Yours is the Hobos, and mine is the Phobos.
Damn it. Pop this in there. There we go.
I think that's the only shapes I actually used on this ship.
I think I've replaced all of the missing bits. Mostly forward damage from the Reavers. Cool. Have to check ammo before I head back out. Nice.
Well, I have to try and up armor this thing before we get out.
Yeah. Are you just gonna do?
Are there any other changes like that you think would be beneficial to your ship? Is there anything you noticed that you'd be like, oh, actually, if I change that, I might have a...
I mean, the only big change is that I'm looking at those missiles that I'm like, what the heck?
Oh yeah, you were considering changing them to Consti's ones.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna...
Yeah, I might do that.
That's not a bad plan.
Yeah, if they don't, invert themselves. Let's see. Consti's missiles. I typed in Consti, like that was going to give me the mod block.
Well, I mean, this series has basically been Consti's mods versus the Reavers, right?
It has turned into that. There were 2 big mod packs, but yeah, it's been shifting away from the Battlestar ones because they don't seem to be super stable.
Thanks, Gary.
Cylon.
For the Sarband gift subs.
Light Fusion Missile Launcher? I think that sounds like him.
I think that's the one, yeah.
And then there's a Missile Launcher Turret, which might be... Oh, wow. Oh, it's really monstrous, though. Wow, that's really big. I kind of love it. Yeah, well, I'm going to swap out. And not because I just found a gigantic missile turret that kind of perfectly fits the back end of my ship.
Oh, nice. Oh, missile turret, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that mean more like rocket turret, or does that mean more like...
I don't know.
Actually, I want to try something that I think has been suggested to me a few times for this series for us.
Uh-oh.
Just as a way to avoid some of the problems we have with the welders and grinders. The suggestion was to have a pair of timers turning the welders alternately on and off. So while the grinders are active, the welders aren't. While the welders are active, the grinders aren't.
You want to add switches? Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Basically.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. But we still need to remember to turn
So
it off
it kind of
just
does
for a power
10 seconds
problem.
each, and then 10 seconds to the other.
You want to just leave them on all the time and they just do that.
That was the suggestion. But we still... So what we'll probably need to do is turn off those timers when we want it to stop.
Right. Save power. If we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a go. That's gotta go. Yeah, I'd be fine trying that.
I think it's going to be a bad idea for long term.
Oh.
I think I would have to. Actually, I don't think it's going to be a bad idea. I think it's going to be something that I would need to spend more time on than I want to spend time on to get it easily one button press working and not. While I'm sure others would be able to do it much more quickly. But I think it's interesting to see if it'll be interesting to see if it even works for us.
Roger, Richard, I say. So, Roger, you saw that the name in the camera was wrong. So the ship name, actual block name is wrong. I can fix that later. Can we kill the welders for a second?
Yes.
I can do it. I just wanted to make sure you were good.
Yeah, that should be off.
Oh, thank you. I just need to remove this back in so I can play around with this turret.
Yeah, I don't think I will set that thing up with the timers because I think most of the time we just need the manual control and we're so used to it. I don't think now is the time for me to fiddle with it.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't bother me to run over here and just push the buttons.
I think it's a nice automation thought though.
You lasering? There we go. And a cycle deactivate on off to get my lasers to show up. For the deconstruction. Yeah, I don't know what this turret's gonna be like. Like, is it gonna be tracking turrets or tracking missiles, or is it gonna be just like standard rockets from the base game?
Yeah,
I imagine
so they might be very quick travel times. It actually hit something.
Fusion missiles. Light anti-capital missiles. So these aren't going to be like your big torpedoes. These are going to be light missiles. I love that these are inspired by Homeworld.
I know that some people have some very consistent naming schemes for these things, but I don't know what their consistent naming scheme means a lot of the time.
Different for each mod pack.
Yeah,
for sure.
It feels like that sometimes.
Oh, wait a minute. This might fit, like, perfectly. Ooh, this is gonna be cool. All right, I'm excited. Thank you for bringing this up. You saw it, right?
Yeah. That's tidy.
And it just, boom, fill it back in.
That's real tidy.
Just got to turn on the welders now. Whenever you're ready for some welders, it's going to be... Wait till you see the model. Okay. Going for it. Welders online. Plays all with me. Glad I extended the back end because this never would have worked in the old version.
Yeah.
Been no space at all.
Oh, man. I'm not going to be able to turn once I idle this heavy armor.
Ah, you're like a carrier torpedo boat. Who says you need to turn? Sure, it's fine. Your fighters are maneuverable for you.
True.
Oh, man.
What the?
Look at it. Look at it.
Okay, do you know where that needs to be on your ship?
Wait, where?
It needs to be on the front because it's a blower.
What? Oh. Looks like an area lit for the engine.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What happened to my turret on the front?
What? Oh, what?
Where'd my turret go?
Where'd that go?
I didn't remove it. I swear, it was there. It was fine. What happened? Chat, did anybody see what happened there? Did I color it pink on accident? It's the only thing I could think could happen, but... Or it just uninstalled itself. I'm gonna go recharge and...
That's weird.
That's really strange. We were just joking about, like, putting a missile turret there, and there's no... And now there's a spot open. I don't want to give up my ions, though.
Consti is saying, FYI, the missile rack doesn't elevate. It will just fire with 0 elevation. And we'll need a fairly clean line of sight.
All right, so these safety rails, do you think it's going to be a problem? They are for safety.
I'll let you know if Consti says that they're a problem. I've shown them.
Excellent. Thank you.
Consti says the rails should be fine.
All right, cool. Now, will they really be fine, or does Consti just want to see the world burn as the back end of my shit detonates itself?
You know what? I don't think Consti is the world burn kind of person.
Okay.
From our interactions to date, I haven't gotten the impression that Consti is a let's just see the world burn kind of person. I'm fully expecting Consti to write something in chat now that makes me seem wrong on that point. But that's been my impression.
I'm replacing the missing turret because I don't know how that happened. I must have misclicked it.
What Consti meant was the massive bridge in front of the turret.
Oh, yeah, no, it's going to shoot, I assume, backwards or like port or starboard. I don't think it'll shoot forward because you need that little hump there. I don't know why when my bridge is down in the ship, not on top, but...
Because otherwise it's not Space Battleship Yamato.
Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. I just placed it and it didn't... It just told me no. Like, I placed it, there's the frame, it went to weld it, and it disappeared. Double check the color. Let's go with like a bright white. No, it's just removing it.
Yeah, and we can fly through, so there's no block there.
What?
Yes, the Space Battleship Tomato.
Tomato. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. You try placing it, maybe.
What's it called?
It is called the, if you look up Ion Turret,
Laser Tower.
it's called it's the big one.
Oh, there's a no orange version of the Ion Turret.
Oh, that's a color option. Yeah, try to place that one. I was trying to understand what the no orange meant, and I thought it meant something to do with the beam, like the color of the beam, and it never clicked. Gone.
Nope.
Immediately deleted by a laser. The one of the welder disassemblers is doing it.
Okay. Yeah, let's...
Something weird going on here.
Turned off the deconstructors.
Okay. Gonna put on the no orange turret.
I'm gonna have a quick look through them and see if any of them are set to the wrong color.
Okay.
Or the wrong mode.
Welder's working on it. Turret's here. So it definitely was the deconstructor doing it. No, not block limit, because it would kick back an error saying it's the block limit. And we saw the laser every time we placed it, so it's definitely the laser. And then we took the laser off, turned it off, it managed to weld just fine.
Ah, there is one that is not set to use work color. I reckon it's going to be that one.
Okay. But I wonder why did it choose that particular block to be yeeting off my ship.
Idea.
So okay, let's do a test. I'm going to paint this one pink. Because now we can change out to the colorable one for decor options. I'm going to turn the welders, deassemblers on again.
Yep, I've changed the one that didn't have a work color set. I've set a work color on it. Oh, your front turret was painted pink.
Yeah, I'm removing that one.
Oh.
I'm swapping out to the.
Oh, right.
Now that we've discovered the true secret.
You know, do you have any controls on your hotbars set for those things?
What things?
The turrets.
Yes.
Well, you've just lost them.
Yeah, it's no big deal. They were just like on and off.
Were there any range limits you set on them to not attract attackers to our base?
Oh, crap baskets. Oh, no, not again. Oh.
Okay, good. I'm glad I asked about that.
Yeah, nope, you're totally right, because they have a really long range, and they have shot our base before. All right, just turn them off for now. And then I'll say 2,000 until we're out of friendly territory. Yeah, thank you for that. That would have been...
That wasn't even chat reminding me to remind you. That was literally just, I actually came up with that myself. I'm rather proud of myself.
I know why, too. Because you are probably subconsciously like, I don't want to have to fix that ring again.
No comment.
What color
I
should
love
they-
the rings though.
I do
love
too.
them.
Just happy to fix
Like,
them.
I gotta say, this series has not been short. We've been playing this for what, 4 months? 3 months?
Yeah, that's probably 4. I probably leaning toward 4 months, I bet.
Yeah, and in that time, on my end, I think we've created some stuff that's like standout. The base here stands out. Our ships here, they stand out. Bumble stands out. Bumble's still working.
Still going.
Still going.
The champion. Yellow's a terrible color. Let's go with like a dark gray. Yeah, for sure. Like I'm right there with you. You know what? The white actually.
Oh,
looks
and
pretty
your transport ship that got gradually turned more and more into a cartoon character. And your fighter.
good. Oh, the fighter that we were like hauling stuff on it with like a hat. Yeah, it's good times. It's good times. Oh, the pipes are missing. They got blown off. Yeah, I'm really happy with what we managed to build out of this series. This is one of the weirdest looking, in a good way, space stations. Like, I'll be able to see the space station screenshot a few years from now and immediately be like, oh, I remember that.
I figure, like, I like to take the matte graining approach to a build. I feel like a build has been successful if I can recognize it by its silhouette.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely this one.
Because if you can recognize it by its silhouette, then you've made something that stands out. May not be for good reasons, but it'll stand out.
I remember seeing behind the scenes with George Lucas and him coming into like the art department, and you know they had one of those like handheld cameras for back in the day for this is for like episode 1, and they had ship designs, the same ship, 5 different versions of it, all laid out on the table, and he'd walk in, he slapped that one, and just walk out. And the reason was, it was the first one that caught his eye, was the one that had the most like obvious design, like silhouette, memorable. Yep. Like if it grabbed his eye, it's obviously the best one.
Yeah.
I was like, that's funny. That's funny to me. Like, yep. Oh, I need to make missiles now. Everything else is non-ammoed.
Yeah.
And look at this thing, a missile thingy. What do you use?
Ah, no, wrong bit.
What do you use for ammo? Light fusion missile. Oh, that's straightforward and to the point. All right.
The Australian spaceship Bumblebee. Well, I mean, Australia. I think it was this week. There was a launch that was meant to happen in Australia that got delayed because of cockatoos, or possibly because of cockatoos. They chewed through some wiring.
Oh, really? They chewed.
Yeah. Seriously, these birds, they're a species of parrot. They're well known for destroying people's decking and any wooden things around the outside of their house, because they'll land and they'll just chew at stuff. They'll just pick at it.
Why?
And they'll get through solid timber given enough time.
Oh, and they eat people's decks?
Yeah.
What? Like, we got like wood bees and woodpeckers out here that'll cause problems, but I've never heard of a. Like, well, I guess those parrots, they can chew through anything.
Cockatoos aren't
right?
small. Like they're fairly medium-sized bird. Like they're, you know, a bit bigger than your average crow.
Our fusion missiles have stopped producing, and we might be out of your refined uranium.
Oh. We do have stuff getting refined. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we are out.
Oh, yeah, we do have uranium. Okay. Because we just went for a trip. That's right. So we got a little time. I'll let those run, though. Sweet. Loading up on fusion missiles now. Have to give those a go before we head out. I'll be real impressed if Consti's missile turret flips upside down. like I don't even think I'll be mad. I'll just be impressed. How goes the reinforcing over here?
I'm getting somewhere.
I like the look of this ship. Ah, my face.
Thanks.
You've got like a real futuristic vibe, and then I've got this like, we dredged it from the ocean.
Slapped some thrusters on it.
Yeah.
I think that's what I like about the pairing of our ships, is that they are so clearly different.
Mm-hmm. Definitely made by like two different companies.
Mm.
With your slick cockpit in the middle.
That has no military function.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Oh, I have an idea. I think I can put some more reinforcement in.
Oh. Let's see, I'd be impressed too if somehow managed to turn it upside down. I can't see. Yep. That'd be a neat trick.
Time for the welders to go off again.
That mine are helping your ship weld over here. The fighter is still functional. I kind of forget we have this thing. Yeah.
We used it a fair bit. It's not like it was just a one-trick pony. We used it once and then forgot about it. We actually did use it quite a bit. That's going in there. Oh, speaking of, as I see you do some very delicate flying, which is, I think Shaq's way of telling me hurry up.
No, that's not me. That's not. I mean, you take what you want from it. I'm just saying.
I don't want to die.
I'm not saying. Yeah, especially with what we're going after. If anybody's seen my thumbnail, you've now seen what we're up against. It's scary. And does anybody remember, is that the thing that that ended the Tim Pally series? Is that the thing that showed up and we just couldn't kill it? Even
that
with the
fun.
bunker? Because that thing looks very familiar.
Well, I think we have an advantage over what you've described you had back then, which is we're mobile.
Yeah, we weren't mobile. We were set up on a moon. We had this like heavy armor literal bunker. Kind of reminded me of like the StarCraft Marine bunker, but covered in autocannons, vanilla autocannons.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah.
Modded weapons versus vanilla weapons against a lot of NPCs. It's one of the challenges with NPCs and the way that people tried to balance them for a long time is that they were balanced against modded weapons. I think we've talked before about how Wasted feels some degree of responsibility for Reavers and Corruption being a little too OP. Because Lucas was balancing against him for a chunk of it.
Yeah. There's a bit of that, like especially with mod authors who are watching a lot of like late night Wasted streams. Especially like Mech Warrior got that way too a bit. Like they were where it's like, oh man, you can't balance against a 100-hour campaign, you know, and a guy that's running like 12 SRM6s on a Mech Warrior mech, like no. The average player is gonna get in and be like, what is this game? Why am I, well, I guess I'm dead in it, uninstalled the game, what the heck? Like difficulty level through the roof.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
People are trying to make me do spaced armor so that deformation doesn't transmit through, and honestly, work. It's just effort.
Spaced armor. His armor is spaced. There's a big old space. Oh no, those are your fighter launch bays, aren't those? That's not really. I guess it kind of is spaced, except for the next thing it's gonna hit is your ability to fight back. What would you do? I guess you could do like a layer out one.
Well,
and like a smaller section.
The suggestion is more that some places I do have double thick armor. So instead of having double thick armor, put a non-deformable block as the second block. So a corridor block or similar. Something that's got a decent amount of durability but doesn't deform, so that the deformation of the external armor only goes as far as that block.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
I start feeling too much like I'm playing an MMO and trying to hit the meta when I start doing that stuff. And it makes me a little sad, so I try not to do it.
Yeah, I mean, there is something kind of cool about, like, you know, an extra layer of armor on there. You know, that it does make sense, right? Like, you've got that extra layer of protection. You're not going to have metal, like, twisted and mangled and cutting cables and wires. Like, as long as it makes sense to me in a universe kind of way, I'm normally okay with it.
Yeah.
But when it's like, hey, you know, if you get into combat while sitting on the in-game toilet, then you'll have 50% extra HP. Like that stuff, because there's a bug in the game. Like that stuff drives me freaking up the wall and makes me super sad. Like, no, I'm not. Why? You know, there are games like that.
Oh yeah.
See, I don't know how it would look, but what if you did put, like, not the whole thing, mind you, but just like a couple of mount points and then another layer?
You could absolutely do that here. It would then start looking like a lot more like my big purple ship that I showed you last week. Because it has in-universe styled spaced armor, because it's got those massive wings on the back. And those massive wings on the back, that's protecting the engineering section, which has 28 jump drives in it. And I have the jump drive critical mod in that series.
Oh my god, I want to see that thing go up.
I'm sure you are not alone there.
What? I'm just saying,
if not happened yet.
If we want firework.
Yeah. If you also want to melt your PC from coping with all
when the
those
stream just cuts out
20,000 blocks getting separated.
Yep. What happened? Well, Shaq's computer just melted. That was it. There is a clip of me spilling water on my Go XLR and it shorting out live. Not from my perspective. I think it's on Avi's because they can hear it. Like, it's real bad. I had to buy a new one. That one was just dead.
Oh no.
That was rough. That sucked. You redesign in the front, huh?
I'm just putting heavy in place as the front gets shot a lot.
Did I see Dark Sheep in chat? What do we get in the next track?
Black Sheep. Did you watch that train? But okay, so the thing that stood out to me the most in that in Black Sheep's latest track, use the bad pun, was the camera work.
Yeah, that's really good.
Like,
it's good in all of his videos, in all of his like music videos.
But there's so much movement in that one. It was like, oh my gosh, that was done so well.
We're watching.
And I know how hard that is to do.
Yeah. Was that the advanced camera mod? You get those slick movements, or did you just run like an Xbox controller?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Shaq, you built your you built your shack next to my train, okay? Yeah. I love the community in jokes in this video. They're great.
Yeah.
What my shack? Let me check my missiles, see how we're doing. I'm pretty much prepared and ready to go. Other than I want to get these missiles on board. Looks like missiles.
I'm not far from
built.
Doing the bits that I think I should do.
No worries.
There's only one other bit that I think I need to do, which is head into where my reactors are and see if I can put any reinforcement around them.
I just need to move over the missiles to the cargo bay, and I'm going to go give them a test. Delete some of these.
Did your missiles need to be made from the big assembler, or was the small assembler capable?
I think it was the small assembler. Yeah, it's just normal. I didn't have to do anything special.
No. Cool.
Cargo on board the ship. What do you mean there's nothing called cargo on board my ship? You want to tell me that again, game? Ah, hard empty. There it is.
Why does everyone keep telling me my ship is a minion ship? Just because it's yellow. Other things can be yellow.
Nope.
Doesn't matter that it's wearing a pair of overalls. It's still not a minion.
Oh, it only holds 10 missiles. Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, do you still need to add more cargo to your ship? Because you didn't really have much.
Definitely going to have to add more cargo. So the launcher holds 10.
Yeah.
What's that noise? Oh, we're firing missiles! Oh, no!
Oh, no!
Oh, no!
What have you... What?
What did we just... What did I just kill? Wow, whatever it is, it ain't happy. I was like, where are these missiles going? They keep counting down for some reason. There is a bulky bin assert vessel not too far away.
Please don't shoot it.
I already have. I just hit it with a bunch of missiles.
Well, it hasn't gotten upset about it because we'd have heard of it in chat.
Yeah, I haven't seen any transmissions. Maybe it just didn't notice. Maybe they didn't hit. Yeah, it looked damaged though.
Maybe.
So. All right. Yeah, I'm out of missiles. Oh boy. Okay, let's just reload that again. Nope, those are colonial missiles. That's the wrong. Oh, I turned it off, so I can't load it now. Let's just turn that range down to like 2,000. Well, it worked.
Well, yeah, the joys of turrets.
Those look like tracking.
Well, I mean, if you're hitting from out here, they must be, right?
Right? Yeah, they have to be. That's crazy range. All right. And then cargo.
Shaq's call sign is misfire.
Gonna go make some cargo containers. You guys suck. Oh man.
Wrong thing. Oh man, I'm so worried about how heavy this ship is going to be after this is done.
Yeah.
I've got to have ended up weighing a similar amount to your ship.
Can't be that much, right? Like you added a little bit of heavy armor. How much did you add? Did you replace
I've replaced most of the yellow.
Oh wow, yeah, okay, you've gone way farther than I thought. I thought you were just gonna add a couple of layers or something. Did you add reinforcement?
Haven't done the internal reinforcement yet. That was the next thing I was gonna do. I have added reinforcement in a couple of spots, but not everywhere.
Okay.
I thought the quickest thing to do was to replace the yellow with heavy. That'll add instantly a lot of protection. It should have, it is a relatively quick process.
Just found another hole in my hull.
Well, that's not what you want to find.
No.
Especially when your ship looks like it can float.
Yeah, not great. Trying to spread my ammunition storage around a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a comment saying, I think the reason your ship blew up is because your ammo supply went off. I'm like, possible? That's possible.
Those torpedoes, yeah. could see that being a little bit of like a oopsie daisy.
Yeah.
You need a child-proof safety lock for your missiles. I mean, why you gotta put it like that? I'd argue, but obviously, it has become a problem.
Let's see. Can you make an LCD with a count-up timer for the last misfire incident? No, largely because that's not a fight I want to start. Because I know there are things I forget to do that I'm going to then have to be constantly reminded of. As a reply from Shaq for me reminding him of that one thing.
Don't encourage him, all right? I should fill out the inside of this a little bit.
Yeah, once I've replaced this is the last bit of heavy I was planning, and then I'll do the internals, and then hopefully I won't die when we go up against the Reavers in a moment.
What's your confidence level looking like right now?
You know what? Consti messed with the torpedoes, so I should be able to fire when I'm going in reverse, which means I shouldn't need to do what I did last time, which was try and stop next to the Reaver so I could shoot.
Oh, good. That sounds like a major combat improvement.
Yeah.
Not having to stop to use your weapons. That's yeah, that's pretty major. Oh, this should be a great. Yeah. Cool. Let's fix that. Let's make it great with a rail. Over here, Gremlin.
Yep. Over here, replacing heavy armor. Or replacing light armor. Arguably, I should have done before. Especially with the design of my ship. It screamed out for, you should make all of these yellow bits in heavy. Because that's your armor.
And then we need to both be careful, because we've both done this now. Getting into combat and immediately hard burning away from the enemy. Because one of us always ends up being faster than the other person. I did it the first time, and then you did it the second time.
Yeah.
Where it's like, uh-oh, now we can't catch up.
Yeah, try and remember where the other player is and burn in a way that's going to drag the enemy closer to them.
Yeah. Exactly.
In other words, situational awareness. Something I suck at in games.
It's all fine. Oh, I need to turn on the welders. This would be a lot easier if that cargo container was done.
Weird though. I haven't always sucked at situational awareness in games. It is definitely I want to say it's a streaming / content creation thing, but mostly a streaming thing. That my situational awareness is massively impaired.
I remember.
Oh, welders run.
I've said this before many times in stream, where it's like, Total Biscuit used to say that you play like 30% worse when you're streaming and talking at the same time because your brain is doing two different things. You're not just fully concentrating. And even more so if you're watching somebody play, it's like you're not actually playing, so you're able to work off all that visual information immediately without having to make the next move, the next choice of what they're going, what you're going to do. So you get a little bit more like, oh, I should put these windows here. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean.
See so much. Yeah. Like the thing that makes me think about that and be like, yeah, I used to actually be pretty good at this. Was my brothers and I used to play before they moved out of home. We used to actually play Operation Flashpoint together, which is the precursor to Armor. And I'm the youngest, yet I was always the squad commander.
Oh man.
because I was the one who was aware enough to know where our NPC companions were, where my brothers were, where I was, where the enemy was, and to try and give us instructions as to where to go.
Manage that.
And manage that while still shooting the bad guys. And so I can't have been too bad if my older brothers let me do that. Older siblings aren't known for just giving that up.
Oh, this is starting to look good. I like this. Yeah, oh man, Flashpoint had some great mods back in the day. Did you know there was a Stargate mod for that? Way back when?
Oh, I didn't realize there was a Flashpoint one. I knew there was an Armor.
Oh, yeah.
Armor 2 one? I mean, it makes sense. They're
Somebody did the whole
open
SGC
canvases for that stuff. Oh, man.
That would have been the time it was airing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't think about it.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, there was a game before Arma.
Yes. Back when Codemasters were the publisher for Bohemia. Before that became a very spicy relationship.
Yeah, I don't actually know what happened there. I do know they dropped they lost the rights to Flashpoint as a name, but they kept the engine.
Yeah.
Which I always found really interesting, because it's like there is a Flashpoint sequel, but it is not built in the same engine that Bohemia uses. Still to this day, it uses a variant of it, which is pretty crazy. I should wall this off, right?
Codemasters as in the F1 people? Yeah, that exact same publisher. And yes, Holy Zed fighting Bad Man. I am trying to get the blocks that I removed that were on the outside of the armor replaced from the projection before I make a new blueprint to replace the existing one. So all of the light armor. Oh, I did this wrong. Is projecting over the heavy. And there were like cameras and stuff. All right, turn off the projector again.
Oh, I already got that sorted, guys. I just need to turn them on to weld them up, or they should already be welded. Oh, wait, you can't walk down the... Oh, I don't like this at all. Okay, you're coming off.
Inventory full.
What can't you walk down?
So I'm at the end of a set of stairs, and there's no stairs for the corridor round series. You know what I mean? Like, you can't go up a block or down a block easily.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a bummer.
It's really annoying that they haven't made three-dimensionality into those blocks.
Yeah.
All for flat things. And it's like, yeah, I get that it's hard to do, but...
You can do it.
Players,
I believe in you.
You're discouraging players from building verticality into their builds by not giving transitions. Because you can't transition block heights with the Willis ducts. You can't transition block heights with a ton of things like that. Wait, why is Bumble smoking?
What? Bumble's hurt?
Bumble's hurt.
Oh, who did it? Oh.
Which block is smoking?
So much smiting will happen. You already ran into something, or?
There's like a medium cargo container missing and a medium cargo container that's damaged.
Oh, you must have taken damage in that fight we had.
It's still operational, but it's damaged. The Willis ducts have a ramp piece, but it only works within a block height. It doesn't work to exchange you from one block height to another.
So all you've got is, like, I guess use ladders. I don't want to use ladders, though. Ladders are really slow. Weirdly.
Well, I mean, ladders are slow to climb.
You managed to fix Bumble?
I'm just checking what else Bumble's missing. Okay, so there's just a missing cargo container.
There he is.
Automaton sensor.
Yeah, he must have gotten smacked. But he's still operating.
Yeah.
So that's impressive.
Lost a battery. Oh, maybe didn't lose a battery, actually. No, didn't lose a battery. Just lost a medium cargo. And another medium cargo got damaged. But because of the way I'd piped it, it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Energy low.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't want to give him a scar.
Gonna grab some energy. Yeah, like if you're gonna rebuild it, make it a different color.
Do it in gray.
Yeah, do it in primer. Primer gray. We know what's been replaced. He survived a combat engagement and actually took a hit. That's pretty great.
I cannot tell you how happy it makes me and how surprised it makes me that this thing is still operating.
It's been a lot of episodes too.
It makes me feel like I can actually use this long term in something, because this is the longest term I've ever had an automated vehicle operate.
Hmm. Well, it seems like he's back online.
Yeah,
Cool.
I think that's everything. I think, like, so lucky.
I'm heading back. I'm gonna start moving over some missiles, and then I think I'm gonna head out to one of these points.
Oh, it
and
is missing a thruster.
beat him up. See how this missile turret works out on purpose this time.
Nice.
If I move these missiles over, is the automation script gonna just steal all of them back?
Yeah, probably.
That automation
All right. So
making my
access
life
this thing
easy.
differently.
Think you can
Well-
tell him not to do that? Yeah.
What's this turret called?
It is called a
Colonial
light
fusion missile turret.
light fusion missile turret, and the missiles are called light fusion missiles.
Okay.
Yeah, it's totally pulling them slowly.
Also, you need your cargo containers set up to hold these things too.
Oh, right. So it auto fills them. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
So, what you just defining the name of them? Is that what you're doing for the script?
So what I do is I tell. So if you head into a control panel.
Okay. Yep.
I love that you're right-hand drive. That makes me happy.
I'm in.
So find one of your small cargo containers and add the
Okay.
words with the capital at the start, hidden and special. You can add it to the end or the start of the name, it doesn't matter. But hidden and special you want to add to it. So when you do that, you're telling Izzy's you want that to be hidden from Izzy's, so it's not counted in the auto production count, which doesn't really matter here, but I think it's just a good habit to have. And special means that you want it to have a special loadout. So once Izzy's then checks this container, it should, if you hit custom data button, have a whole bunch of text in front of you saying special container modes, and then all the different components and various things. Can you see that?
No, sorry. What was I looking at?
Okay, so go back to the main control panel of the cargo container and hit custom data.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yep, and can you see that long list now?
I do.
Now we need to find the ammo. Was it
It was called
Fusion Missile Mag?
Fusion Missile.
And how many could fit in a small cargo container?
I can look right now.
Because we want to put that and then set that number, or however many you want to carry, into that.
It's light fusion missile, by the way, is what it's called. Make sure that's the one. That's the exact name. 5 of them per cargo container. Oh boy.
Okay, so we'll set it to 5. Consti hasn't told me that we're looking at the wrong one, so Fusion Missile Mag is probably the right one. I've had it up on screen long enough
Okay.
to
I
tell
just don't
me.
see that when I mouse over it, which is weird because it doesn't say
Yeah.
mag anywhere on it. It just says light fusion missile.
Yeah, these are like the subtype IDs, which don't always match to what's in your HUD.
Hey, Smolin. Thanks for the donation. Appreciate it. Good afternoon, Shack and Splitsie. Anyone died yet? Nope, not yet. Oh, we're about to go
No,
fight him.
I haven't face planted.
Oh, yeah. It's normally how it goes down. Oh yeah, now they give me
yeah,
0% on there. Cool.
So then you edit the value next to it where it says 0 and change it to 5.
All
Then
right.
click
so
OK.
Custom data. Oh boy.
Then you do what I did, which I've already done for you, which is you copy paste that entire custom data field into all the other small cargo containers.
Oh, you've already done it?
Yeah.
Because I never even found the ammo. I'm glad you're on
It's
this.
a fair bit down. There's like ammo magazine, and then it's a fair way down the list.
This is what happens every time, and I'm just like, the automation scripts, I just don't bother.
Which is to say, bring someone who will, and you don't have to.
Hey!
Don't worry.
All right.
I've played with Capac for decades. I know what my position is.
And now it should just autofill them.
Yeah.
Cool.
As long as we have the materials, the ammo, whatever it is that you're trying to put in it, it will automatically do it.
Man, I am gonna burn some missiles, that's for sure. Oh, thing looks just mean. All right, so I need to put that on my weapons list now. I can put all my weapons on here. They're all missing. Shaq, you just got Capacked. What?
No, that's not getting Capacked, but we did do that in the first week.
That was like the first 5 minutes.
It was.
It was really
ridiculous.
early. Like, you had just told me about it, and then it happened. Like, this is what they call it. All right. Ion turrets. Phobos. I think there's a lot of ion turrets. Alright, missiles on and off. Ion turrets on and off.
Well, let's have a look at my armor now that I've got heavy, and I've put a little bit more bracing in this rebuild. Oh yeah, we got green heavy at the front. We got some green, mostly green around the big reactor. Not so much on the underside though.
Setting up weapons now. That all looks fine.
That might be an idea.
That seems fine. Missile turret. Cool. All right, I'm gonna launch this thing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Oh,
All right.
I'm not actually full on fuel. We don't have enough fuel in the space station.
What?
87%.
Oh no.
Our little miner, I mean, I didn't use up this much last time, so we're probably okay. I just don't want to burn it all. Why am I only 2 hours of power left? That doesn't seem good.
Are we out of uranium again? Because we've just been building with some of it.
Oh, we very well might be. My reactor, let's see, all reactors that I'm seeing on board are full. Let's check the space station. The space station's fine. It's got plenty of uranium.
Okay.
There's one large warfare reactor currently offline, and I wonder if I just never finished piping it when I put it in. Let me head over. Let me set my batteries to recharge, and then I will head over.
Yeah, I guess it could be that. Am I intentionally missing what block?
Oh, this thing's fine.
Chat, if you're seeing me miss stuff from my end, it's almost certainly due to the fact that there is about a half a second delay between me clicking a thing and it happening.
Oh, I never piped it. Yeah, I pulled another reactor and never hooked it up.
Nice.
That'd do it.
That works. Yeah, that admittedly looks a bit weird there, but yeah.
Cool. Second reactor is online. The missile turret has a fairly high idle power cost, half as much as an ion turret. What? Why? Why? Why would a missile turret take more power than an energy weapon?
Oh, it takes half as much as an energy weapon.
No, it takes twice as much. He's saying that the ions take up half the missile. 1 megawatt for ions, 500 kilowatts for missile. Okay, so no, it is half. It is half.
Okay.
It has so many sensors, though. Really? Is that what we're going with? Okay, fair enough. Then the, charged, like, particle beam. Ow! Screw you, welder. Particle beam cannons? Huh.
Alright. I think I've up armored as much as I want to. Now,
Yeah.
a few more gyros so I can actually still turn.
You don't need to turn. You were over torquing anyway.
Was I?
You were saying you were turning too fast.
I don't...
You don't remember that?
Am I not?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're like, I think I got too many gyros.
I definitely don't now.
You can tell chat what side solar panels have been replaced multiple times.
Yes, that may have happened quite a few times.
I just pan out and my side's like, multicolored. They've been absolutely replaced.
I don't think I'm in a position to tell you that that's your fault, though, because your side just got attacked. I mean, yeah, sure, a lot of the attacks have been due to your turrets going off and drawing fire to us.
Yeah.
But it's not entirely I think for some reason your side's just also the side that gets attacked.
Yeah. It does seem that way. And it is pretty much my fault. Like, I've accidentally shot multiple passerbys. Though, in my defense, they're only mad at us because of you.
Some of them, yeah. Okay, yep. Some of them, that is absolutely true.
All right.
The ones that have caused us damage haven't been. Well, actually, they are too. Yeah, because they're a cert, and I made them on. Yep.
So it all comes back to you, really.
It does.
I blame Splitsie then. There you go. There are holes in the ship? Yeah, there's holes right there.
Okay.
The bottom of my ship actually did get hit pretty bad. I don't even remember having that fight at this angle.
Detector back on. Get my letters back.
They blew your letters off?
Well, no, I had to remove them to replace the armor underneath.
Ah, yeah.
So once the projector, once all that's back on, which I think it is, I can then replace that blueprint. No more Zed fighting. Camera is there. Camera is there. Cool. I can't swap any of my fighters for bombers because they have a different sized launcher.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't just straight swap them.
It's like a different weapon system, basically.
Yeah. Which is why we define them as separate weapon systems, because they take a different layout.
Yeah.
All right. Control Shift B.
Just leave this open? This seems like something I would do. I'm not convinced that's battle damage. I think I might have just forgotten to weld that. Blame Capic. What?
Hey,
Poor Capic.
it's always valid. It's his fault if he's there. It's his fault because he's not there.
Poor Capic. But he's not here to defend himself, so obviously.
Yep, we are sticking to 2 weapon systems per ship.
That is the rule. That is the rule.
All right, let's make sure that my cargo is full of stuff. It is.
Oh, I never put a survival kit on my ship.
Oh yeah, that'd help.
That might help. Put it somewhere. Where do I want to put this? Down there seems like a bad choice. It's over here.
Nope, that's not how you spell top. Okay, why do 2 of my launchers not have anything in them?
Why do I only have 1 tank?
Oh.
Game? What? Wait, why am I dying? What? There's so many questions going on right now.
So many questions, so little time.
Yeah.
Oh man, why didn't I name my cameras?
Don't tell me I lost a tank during those fights. Couldn't have. Oh, because the engine's attached to them right here. I think I would have noticed.
Chad, if you're wondering why anything is owned by Shack, it is because he pasted in the ships at the start of the series, start of the stream, from our Reaver's save. So he owns it. It doesn't matter. But
doesn't
our
make a difference,
purposes.
That's probably why the name's changed too. Oh yeah, totally just says I have 1 hydrogen tank. I thought I had 2, but I guess not. So confused. Trevor, thanks for the 10. Amazing as always. Keep the good work. Can't wait to see the final battle. I think we're getting geared up right now. We're right about there.
Close.
Just launching my ship now.
Yep, just making sure that my torpedo launchers get loaded properly. Yeah, Constantly, I think torps are constantly being izzied from my launchers. I'll be back in just 1 sec.
Now, I should be able to run over here with the tanks on. Recharge my hydrogen? No. Why?
Owned by Shaq because he pays the power bills on the station? I'm not sure either of us really pay the power bills. I think that's why we keep running out of power.
I forgot to plug in the reactor we've had for ages, so don't look at me. I obviously have been not good at that. I don't know. Yeah, the rear missile turret looks so beefy
There we go.
on this ship.
It does. But your ship is beefy, so I think it can take it.
Yeah, I think it works pretty good. I'm surprised that thing fit, to be honest.
It actually looks like it should be a thruster.
My missile turret?
Hmm.
I don't know about that.
All right, let me just check that I've got all the uranium I need.
No, stockpile isn't on in the hydrogen tank because we're flying right now. We're using hydrogen engines. So it's off. We were trying to figure out, and I'm guessing that it's not conveyor. I have a survival kit, and survival kits normally refill your hydrogen unless something's changed.
Unless you've got all the hydrogen tanks on stockpile.
But I don't, and I only have one hydrogen tank.
Have you tried it since you launched?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Oh, weird.
It's not working though. So either it's not on the conveyor network or something else is going on.
Real weird.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm not going to be hydrogening around. I got 50%. Anybody remember the plumbing command? Thank you.
/BI/CN. It took me a moment to realize what you were talking about.
Oh, what does blue mean?
Different network.
Wow, well, there's your problem. All right. Yeah, that's literally what it was. It's just on the wrong network. Yep. I gotta swing in to forget one more repair in.
Yeah, I already fixed the special on Shaq's turret. When he's connected to the base, it all stays connected. All right, I need a locker on my bridge because I want to not have to spawn in equipment every time when we go across.
Coming back.
Oh, wait.
Gotta make repairs. Or additions.
That wasn't a fun place to stand. Constantly fried.
Man, I hope I don't. I must have lost it in combat. That's gonna be awkward. That extra hydrogen tank.
Wait. It didn't get rebuilt when you
I didn't use my
had your projectors
projector
on?
to rebuild.
Oh.
I just came in and started replacing it. Like, there wasn't that many armor blocks to replace. So, and I never actually aligned my projector.
Oh.
I built it, but I never, like, you know, set it up. So I was like, I'll just do it manually. Are the welders currently on?
Yes.
Cool.
It's there. Yeah, I wonder if the rogue grinder lasers might have removed more on your ship. Our report's just saying that in my chat. I think you might be right. I think that could be where his stuff has gone missing. I'm missing Shaq's chat, so I'm bring it up. Got to set it up at the start. Not bad.
I bet it's already welded it. Cool. Parked? We're parked.
Wait, if you only had 80% fuel on one tank and you're missing...
A tank, yeah.
Yeah, you don't... Oh, that's not good. We might need to do some manual ice mining quickly.
Unless we name the tank something else. But I can't imagine why we would do that.
I can't imagine why we would do that either.
Singular tank, yeah. I thought there was 2 aboard. Maybe there wasn't, but that seems weird. Let me find my tank and see if I, like, did I center line this thing? You know, is that what happened? If it's in a spot and there's obviously a tank-shaped hole, then we'll know it's been deleted. Just gonna... Let's see. Hydrogen tank. Where are you? That's a turret.
That should work.
Oh, there they are. Oh, there is a hydrogen-shaped hole. And I was so clueless that where it was that I built a stairwell, and I was like, look at all this free real estate.
Oh dear. Do you want me to go mine some ice while you repair that?
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need a, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of important. Explain some of the holes in the ship. Rogue grinder, man, I guess. Oh, that's all the stuff that I put in here. Okay. Never had that happen before. Let's see if I get rid of the stairs.
Okay.
How you doing over there? You about ready to go already?
Yeah, I think my ship is ready to go. I'm just going over. I'll manually collect a bunch of ice to hopefully get your ship more filled a bit more quickly. But we might need to spam down a few O2H2 gens just to speed up the process, which I can also do while you're fixing up.
Sounds good. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna need. Well, having half fuel is probably, yeah, like, that could cause issues.
Yeah.
Still don't fit in here, huh? What's missing? There it is. There's the mystery block that needs to be removed. Sweet. New tanks back online.
Why is laser no turn on?
Ghosted Gonktroid? Yeah, I didn't know, man. I didn't know. I'm gonna dock up tubes because I'm gonna have to fuel up.
Huh.
It's gone.
I'm so confused.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, but no, Consti, I was pressing the block on/off command, wasn't I?
Thanks, game.
Like that's on/off, and it's not working. Toggle block on/off. Block is on. Block not working.
There's a few of the thruster shells missing as well. I'm not too worried about those.
Oh,
It was the
whatever.
functional stuff, like the tanks, that was really like, oh no, we gotta have the tanks.
Gonna Y activate. Delete tool call. Y2 controls.
No, there was definitely 2 tanks here when we started. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've had some weird... And I don't know why your ship got attacked.
By the rogue grinder, yeah. Because there's
Yeah.
no way I lost that during combat.
No. No, we'd know that.
Yeah. Well, they're on now. Need some help with the mining?
Yeah, you can come down and pilot. I'll
On
go
my
back to my
way.
turret control duties.
Do.
Let me hop out of the bridge. We should have almost enough ice now. I think it works out to be about 1 million kilos per tank, something like that. You need to have how much in your tanks? How many tanks do you need to fill?
I need to fill 1 1/10.
Okay,
One full
so
tank
we
and a
actually
tenth of
might be all right then.
Think we got enough?
Close to. Just leave it a little bit longer, just so that we
Sure.
don't have to come down here and do it again.
And then fuel up. Head for the fight.
Yes. Oh, great. My controls are confused on this thing now.
Uh-oh.
Left is right and right is left.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's not the sort of inversion anyone is used to. I know there are some people, but it's very unusual.
Friends don't let friends run inverted controls.
Hey. Oh, man. Okay. Since switching from inverted to non-inverted, I think it's made me worse at some games. Just all, like, straight up now. A game I've been playing a
Sure
lot
it
recently.
Not good. What game?
Out of All, which I'm not sure is the sort of game that you would have great fun with, but I feel like I would love to get you to play it just so you can experience the voxels.
That's the
We
digging
can fly
game,
home.
right? That you were playing with Capic, which you had like a truck and
Yep.
you were dropping off.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because you use a front end loader, you scoop into the dirt, you pick up that dirt, and you dump it in a truck, and it's all.
What's the objective?
Dig a hole.
Ah. I see.
This is where I think it falls down for you.
Okay.
But the act of digging in a sand pit, a digital sand pit, is very surprisingly well done.
Okay.
So I'd love for you to experience that and be like, now I need this in every game that has voxels.
I have tried to make various digging vehicles, many times in Space Engineers, for sure. So I see where you're coming at. We're watching you do that, like you're running the digger in there and filling it up and then bringing it. Like, I'd love to have that in something like SE.
Yeah.
Aw,
So
Gaming Addiction, thanks for the 20. Appreciate you.
The reason I brought up the Out of Ore thing is that it's got controls for the excavators and stuff.
Yeah.
And I cannot wrap my head around it because the inverted, non-inverted weirdness of it all. And I don't know which way I want it to be. I just know that what I try to do every time, no matter whether I change it or not, is wrong.
Oh, you always default to the opposite thing?
Yeah, and I'm just broken.
Yep. Swapped it too many times. Got to commit. We have not. Just a little update for those. We have not gone after the command ship. We're literally about to go. We just realized that one of my fuel tanks were missing from the warship, the Phobos. So we are coming in now with a crap load of ice. I think it's 2 metric crap loads. And then we're gonna refine this into hydrogen, and then we're gonna be ready to go. Missiles are loaded. New turret installed on the back. Up armored carrier for splits. We're looking pretty good. Where do I park this thing normally? Like right here, right?
On the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm just going to spam a whole bunch of O2H2 gens so that we can
Sounds
get
good.
this fuel made quickly.
Hey Matthew, thanks for the 5. Not sure, but I need you. You need 2 more missile turrets for full tactical coverage. I have... No, we're not putting more missile turrets on it, because then it'll just be a floating tube full of missiles, and that's not... Where would I even put
That's
them?
what my ship's job is.
Yeah, and that's full of, like, fighters and torpedoes. Coming into dock.
Alright, that'll hopefully consume that ice fairly quickly.
I'm hung up on something. Whoa!
What is going on?
Not sure. It's not letting me go
Yeah.
up.
Turret? No.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're at an interesting angle, but it works, so it's fine.
Oh, I was in the camera, so... oh, this is an angle, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is something, all right. Nailed it. Parked it. All right, I'll be right back. Do a quick firework, and then we'll be ready to go, it sounds like.
Yeah,
Ah!
I might quickly do the same, actually. Just so that we don't have to take any breaks during the... falling off.
All right, Spectator Cam. Here's our glorious space station. This may be one of the last times we see it. So we're about to launch. Be right back.
Yep, me too. Oh, it's a thing of beauty.
You could mount them underneath, one at the front and one at the back, but I defer to your expertise, Captain. I could. I feel like that'd be a lot. Let me look. I don't think we could do that.
Are you thinking another missile turret?
No, I couldn't do it. And the reason I couldn't do it is because that's a lot of my thrust in those middle areas, so no, I couldn't put that on there. There's nowhere to mount another missile and or a laser turret. All my point defense is down there too. Yeah, no, I think the top turrets are gonna be my missile turret in the back. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Ready for some excitement?
Yeah, the only thing I thought of that I probably should have done on previous runs was set up my assembler on board to have auto crafting.
Oh? Oh, I'm still fueling. That's what we're waiting on. Got a lot of ice.
How is your fueling going?
62%. So,
Okay.
don't know how long that's... And now my
disconnect and
power
check.
is reading at 1 to 2 hours, but I have a feeling that'll change when I disconnect. I wonder if the station is
possibly.
currently burning more power than it's producing.
It could be because of all the O2H2 gens I spammed out. Like, I put down about 50.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Well, I know how slow it is to fill a tank.
Yeah.
Like, I know how slow it is, and that's why I put 50 down.
Hydrogen tank full in 0.5 seconds. I don't believe you, game. Something about that feels like bull. Oh, because that's the one that's full. That's grazing pretty quick.
Yeah.
3.5%, 35%. Waiting. 36%. This is the tank that has. Yeah.
That is fast by hydrogen
37.
standards, like
Yeah.
producing it especially.
Moving right along. While we let that go, let me pull up spectator cam and watch you launch when you're ready.
All right.
Let's see. I want to see how your gyros feel.
Yeah. Oh, also, I should tell you how heavy my ship is.
Oh, yeah.
5.6 million.
What? Hang on.
Yep.
Oh, I can't
It's
tell
heavier
mine.
than yours
It
now.
might be now heavier than mine. It might. What? Whoa, Rusty, thank you for the 100. Evening, Cap and Splitsie. Hope all is going well with you. With you both just joined, so going back in time, wanted to thank y'all for the Space Engineers content. I'm putting together an Apollo 13 type scenario with problems after problem in the ship. Oh, that's cool.
Nice one, Rusty. That'd be cool.
That'll be very cool. Splitsie all day next time you're live. Aw. Thanks, man.
That does sound like a fun way to... Did you ever see the game called... you are watching me, right?
Yep.
Called Tin Can?
Tin Can, no.
It was kind of that concept. You're launching in an escape pod that's like broken, and you constantly got to fight the things that are broken on it. The concept sounded cool, but it was, to me, too reliant on error codes and not enough on you see a thing, it looks broken in a particular way, so you fix it in that particular way.
Figure out a way to
sort of thing.
solve the problem.
Yeah, it was just find error code, look up error code in manual. It felt like it should have been keep talking and nobody explodes. It should have been co-op, but wasn't.
Oh, and you're looking up error codes solo? Oh.
Yeah.
Ah, the fun
Yeah.
of programming a TV remote is what that sounds like.
Okay.
Cool concept,
It's-
though.
It's sluggish, but it's controllable.
You say that, and I'm watching you whip this giant 5 million ship in. Like,
Okay,
your turn rate is
Let's see
really
how many gyros
fast.
I have then. Oh, I have a lot more than I thought.
Your turn rate is really fast.
I thought I only had... Okay. Yeah, fair play. I have 21 gyroscopes.
Oh, no wonder you're so heavy. Oh, man, hang on. How many gyros do I have? I got 12.
No comment.
Which I think is a lot. Next time I add limits to, like, blocks. Block limits, specific block limits. Oh man, that actually could work pretty good. So you have you go like, okay, you've got 500, or you have 100 points, right? And then we have like a doc that says
Oh no.
how many points each thing is, and then you just like, all right, build your ship. Here's the point values of everything. Every gyro is, 3 points. Every gun system is 15. There's a mod that used to do that, but we could just do it off the dock. The fun is in the limitations. It makes you work for it. Makes you think about it. I don't think I've convinced anyone that this is a good idea. I'm at.
I just know
Anyway.
that I only have decent thrust in one direction. I need to be able to use it.
You still rotate like 45 degrees in less than a second. Come on.
Okay, let's see how long it takes me to turn around.
All right.
Let's do this totally scientifically.
180. Set a point.
All right,
Like a
stopwatch.
GPS or something.
I'm currently looking directly at your ship. How
Okay.
long does it take me to look directly at your ship again? 3, 2, 1, go. I'm using the arrow keys to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I think I've made it 180 now.
Yep. And stop.
14 seconds.
You did in a ship that size, you've rotated in 14 seconds.
Yeah, it's a bit quick. I'll admit. I agree. It's a bit quick.
I bet you this thing rotates faster than the fighter that's on the base. How much you want to bet?
Hey, spinning's a good trick.
Yeah, and yours is gonna do it well. Oh man. Anybody
Okay,
ever use? Oh, I should be done. 99%.
Okay, but if it makes you feel any better, it takes me nearly 10 seconds to get to 10 meters a second.
I do feel a little bit better.
It certainly takes me 10 seconds to slow down from 10 meters a second. How long does it take me to get to 10 meters a second?
The acceleration's not the worry; it's the braking.
Yeah, it's about I accelerate at I think just a bit over half a meter per second per second.
Oh, sorry. Sudden sneezing fit. I'm so glad I have that mute button like right there. All right, launching.
I'm envious of you being able to do a single button mute.
Oh right, you've got some weird archaic setup
Yeah, I do.
for some reason.
Had good reasons at the time.
Launching. Please don't be in front of me. I am spectator camming.
I am also spectator camming. As you launch, and I can see my ship in the background.
I don't know why Epidemic decided to start playing music that is like the heroes just arrived at the cantina in the old West Corral as the ship launches. Like you had this epic music and I get this. Thanks, random playlist. Really appreciate that.
Oh man,
All right,
we
man.
built some cool stuff.
And we did.
Let's get slapped onto a jump ship.
Turning around now.
Why is the jump ship depowered?
Are you sure? I see lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got
Why
lights.
is it not broadcasting?
Is it still off from when we were running from Reavers?
Maybe. I thought I turned one of them back on. Weird.
Oh, I missed
This
it.
time, maybe both of us pointed in the same direction. Well, if Shaq points in the direction that the jump ship is facing, that can work. And now he's definitely not going to.
You know it. Hey, listen, the gun, the missile turret will point the right way. Isn't that what we all want?
Yeah, there is that.
All right, us facing two different directions. That's tactical. All right, tactical.
Oh yeah, it ensures one of us has our back to the explosion.
Exactly. Nailed it. This is action movie rules. Oh, I need to shut my bay doors too.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Light Demon. I appreciate it. I've actually been thinking about going back and watching that again. It's been years. Should be auto grab, right? Yeah, I'm hooked.
Yep. All right. Transiting to the
Matthew
jump
thinks
ship.
you look very Homeworld style, but I don't think you've ever played Homeworld, have you?
I haven't.
Hmm.
It is interesting that I've managed to do that.
Game addiction. Thanks for the 10. Could go
But
ham,
yeah,
but
it's
the
one of
45
those
is gonna
games.
be weird.
I bought it years ago, going like, everyone who's played lots of RTSs says I need to play this game, and I'm gonna play it. I'll find some time. But still haven't. But yeah, I bought, like, there was a pack years ago, and it was
like the remaster.
discount. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, gotta be on the list. I gotta play it. And no. Just putting all my gear in the cargo container on the bridge.
Thank you. Good idea. Cargo container on the bridge. That makes much sense. So will it fit in the seat that I'm sitting in? Let's see.
A lot of it will.
Our pockets don't travel with us. Don't question it, chat. It's kind of true, but... Okay. I'm good to make the jump. We gotta save.
Love the certainty.
So ready. Yep. You ready?
Hang on, just trying to see if I got an angle on something.
Back to Reaver space. You get your travel transition ever? I assume not.
No.
All right, yeah, perfect.
All right, here goes. Done the jump.
Let's go. 8 seconds. 7, 6. See you guys in Reaver space. Jumping.
I got the big flashy bright light.
Oh, fancy. The animation worked. I wonder what changed.
Some of it did. I didn't get the particle effects. I just got the bright flashing light.
Yeah, I didn't get the particle effects either. Did Consi say why that was? I thought there was some word about it.
Yeah. All right, so Control Alt B.
Yep. And if you guys don't know what we're doing, super secret squirrel info. Control Alt B. There it goes.
Yeah.
We're pasting our ship setup into a different battle map so that we can go fight Reavers in Reaver space. Because there's no mod to let you do like transfers from map to map.
Well, while we're doing the actual transition, should I mention our thoughts about one of our options going forward?
Sure. Yeah, please do.
All right. Now, one of the things that I mentioned to Shaq just before we went live today was a game that I've always been a bit reticent to play, but I'm like, maybe I should give it a crack because it could be a bit of fun, at least for a short run. Astroneer. There's not a lot of aesthetic design from what I gather, which is why I've always been like, eh.
And I don't know anything about it.
I know it's a miney survival, lots of planets kind of game. That's all I know. So there might be some fun to be had. So that was one of the things we talked about. Another thing we talked about was neither of us managed to actually finish Ares at War in its current state.
Mm-hmm.
We had some thoughts about mod combinations that with the two of us, we might actually be able to make the kind of progress you need to make against the overwhelming enemies in that setting.
Yeah. I think we could together for sure.
Captain Arthur just said, I know Ares of War seems interesting.
What about this one? I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Just saying, says the guy who made it.
Well, so with Ares of War, we weren't thinking of going weapon core. We were thinking of going vanilla plus.
Mm-hmm. Keep it simple.
And there are a few weapons packs for vanilla plus that might give us the weapon spice to be able to take on those enemies without taking too much damage. But we also thought about a couple of rules that we could apply to ourselves, like, do we allow us to have shields but only on fixed bases? So our ground-based bases can have shields but nothing else can. Is that good? Is that bad? And then also some sort of means of transitioning between
Servers up, come on.
You ready? the planets or the stations quickly that we have to build. And I don't know if you saw it on the Steam front page this week, Shaq.
I totally did, and I wondered. I don't think it has anything to do with us specifically, but
I don't think it does, but man,
oddly good timing. That you talking about the
jump gates.
Yep, modular jump gates. That's the one.
Yeah, with the thumbnail that screams Supergate.
Yep, really does. Astroneer has never been the same in my eyes since I saw Let's Game destroy the main story. Matthew, I don't know. I didn't even know it had a story, so.
Yeah, I didn't realize it did either.
Yeah, I assumed it was just like a survival to a certain point or like an escape kind of thing.
Oh.
Close your bay doors. Yes, they're closed. I did get it. Haha. I did it before we jumped.
Hey, I spawned on the correct ship.
Awesome.
Could have
easily
instant.
Oh yeah, we got to keep our eyes
weapons, ammo.
I'm gonna turn on. I should probably keep the weapons off for now. We should probably get detached as soon as possible. We can start moving away. Oh, speaking of which, let me delete old GPSs, make a new one. So we're gonna leave the ship, the jump ship here. Jump ship. Is your antenna offline?
Mine is not right now because I need to have it online for us to send this separate command.
Right.
When you're ready to separate, I'll separate us.
Ready? Detached. Moving away.
Yep.
We have.
Am I fast enough to move away before the autolock catches me? Just.
Okay, I'm gonna jump out real quick. Can you turn off their antenna?
That one's really short range.
Oh, okay. So it's probably okay as long as we get farther away from it. I'm picking up a pirate station. Let me get the spicy.
Yeah, I left it at 150 meters range. That's why I couldn't see it as I came in. So it's safe because as soon as you get past 150, you'll notice that it'll disappear.
Are you ready? Oh, we should probably move away from this thing first.
Yeah.
Before we
okay.
bait out the boss, the Crimson Tormentor, which is the name of the ship that we saw in the Tim and Pally series. Let's move away.
There's a little command I want to try before we spawn that specific one. Just I don't know if it works here. I think it does.
Okay.
Because is that what you got from spawning a specifically boss encounter?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So yeah, because you can just spawn the boss encounter.
Yeah.
DPS thing. Yeah. Cool. All right, you're doing the same thing.
But it's not gonna be the counter. It's gonna be the thing. It's like it's gonna show up.
Oh, you're just spawning the thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Forcing it to do the thing, so we don't have to wait for stuff to spawn or get RNG it.
Okay. I don't think Archean is a game for Shaq and I to play. Archean has you need to do some programming for it, and there came a point where I was playing it with Wasted where I didn't feel like I was contributing anything.
Oh, this game. Yeah, I saw you guys streaming this.
The fully ray traced game.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
There's a reason I haven't suggested to play that with Capac or Shaq. And that's not to put them in the same boat, but I felt like I could contribute anything. And if a game is complex enough that I'm not feeling it, I'm not going to drag in other people who I know don't enjoy complexity for the sake of it.
At the point that game has gotten to, I would rather spend the time I've been wanting to spend, like, developing my Adobe After Effects skills, right? Like, at that point, I'm learning a skill. It might as well be programming for a purpose.
Yeah,
beyond just playing the game.
Or learning Blender.
Yeah. Oh, God, there's a Reaver out there.
Yeah, there's a Slayer.
So we got to hurry up on this. You got the command?
Have I looked at Dysterra? No. No, you do the command because you're doing it better than I was going to.
Do you want me to do...
I was just going to do the spawn boss encounter.
Oh, and we don't know what that'll... Oh, it won't... I don't think that one works, but try it if you want.
Oh.
You ready to try this?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Yeah,
We can see if
what
it
happens.
works.
Now I'm curious. Now,
Doesn't seem to have.
yeah, okay. Didn't think. Oh wait, where the hell am I? And now I've lost the command, and there's a Slayer out there.
Alright, I'm making distance from it.
2 seconds. Gotta find. Didn't actually copy paste at first, or if I the first time. All right, copied. There it is. 6.6 kilometers off your port side.
Okay. That's really quite close to the jump ship.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't want to have a bite of that. I'm gonna start turning. You want to start slowing down maybe, and then will let me get in front, because so I can tank and you can start launching fighters. I mean, you are Mr. Heavy Tank. I'm 5.1 million. How much were you weight-wise?
5.8. But part of that is my loadout.
Yeah. Loadout and a billion gyros.
Quiet you.
I can't get a lock on him.
Oh,
We're
man.
out of lock range. All right, I'm gonna start moving that direction. All right, here it is.
I remember this ship. I've only fought this ship when I had shields.
Look at it. Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay, good. I'm glad that worked.
So the sync distance changes you made work, which is good.
Excellent. I'm gonna start moving forward.
All right. All right. Opening bay doors.
Oh yeah,
Ready
get
for
your combat
combat.
with stuff on. All right, I'm gonna turn my turrets because we don't want to mess around with this. We want to hit as soon as we can. I'm gonna crank range.
Yeah. Yep.
So my engagement range is 4,000, and turret engagement range. What is that? 4.5. Oh, the turret has. The new turret's got some fancy range. Extra 500. All right, moving in. Turning in the ion cannons are on.
Okay.
And subsystem cycling to offensive weapons. See if we can keep their DPS down. All right.
It's detected us.
Yep. I hope it's us and not the jump ship because that'll be awkward. I'm gonna start slowing down to nothing.
Drones inbound.
Yep. Fire drones. If you've got torps, do it now. Please fire
Four
turrets.
torps inbound. Oh, it's
There they
lit
go.
up.
Turrets are opening. Oh, look at all of its anti. Oh man, Torp, good hit. You blew off a chunk over its port side. It's got so many turrets. I see autocannon rounds going out.
powering toward me so quickly.
Try to dodge. If only you could turn. My point defense are going off.
Oh, that's so many rockets.
Oh, is he gonna hit you?
Oh, I just dodged it.
All right, I'm trying to get between you and him. I'm moving forward. Ions are going up. Turn on the missile launcher. See if I can get a missile shot on him.
Oh man.
Get
It was
those
coming at a ramming
ions.
speed. Oh, it is chasing me.
All right, so you're moving pretty quick.
Yep, I'm trying to head round back to you.
Okay. I'm chasing. Ions, get him. Missiles are on, guys. It has not fired. Oh, wait. Yeah, it hasn't fired yet. Definitely got him in range, but I think we're out of arc.
Torpedoes away.
Nice.
Oh, big hits. Oh, his rockets are at me.
All right, missiles aren't firing, but he might be on an
Man,
angle.
I got
I'm
hit
taking
by
fire.
a full barrage.
Oh,
of
I got a
those
Slayer
rockets.
here.
Oh, there's a Slayer on your. I
Yeah.
don't, and an Impaler.
Shit. All right, I'm gonna cycle over to the Slayer. Looks like the turrets are starting. Oh, my missiles are starting to turn. They're fired off of the Slayer.
Oh man.
Second
This
set of
got
missiles
spicy
go.
real quick.
Yeah. Come on, missiles. Hit him, because he's just peppering me right now. Ooh, that was a slowdown. My point defense is going off. Slayer's dead. Switching targets to the next one. Going after the Impaler. He is
More
on
torps
you,
back
dude.
in.
He is not giving up.
Yep.
Oh,
I
incoming
definitely got some
missiles.
hits on the torps then.
Going, cycle to the target, cycle to the target. There's target. Missiles away. Get him, turrets. Get him, turrets. Those are good impacts.
He's not giving me a chance.
Okay, switching back to him. Ions are opening up. That turret of mine is hilarious. And it actually shoots the missiles that are in the tubes.
Oh, nice. Love seeing your ions hitting it.
Yep, rotating him towards it now.
A piece of my arm has flown off.
He is right on you. I'm gonna switch over to his thrust. See if we can knock out some of that maneuverability. I think I've lost my camera. Yeah,
I think I
camera's
just
down.
hit it with another torp.
Nice. Ooh. What are we shooting missiles at?
So glad I upped the armor on this thing.
Yeah, he just going after. Oh,
Whoa.
good hit. Big explosion. That was a jump drive.
Yeah. Oh, I think that might have worked.
Yeah, I think you just nailed the jump drive. You're getting a little range on me. I'm at...
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm still in range. I'm only a kilometer out, and the ions can still hit. He's trying to fire back at me.
Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Switching over, giving him my starboard side to hit now, because he's peppered my port. Like, all these pistols, it's all mangled.
I cannot. You're getting out of range now. I'm not going to be able to fire soon.
I'm trying to get closer.
And I've been, like, full burning with the hydrogen.
Yeah, I'm slowing down right now. I'm heading basically head on to you.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get an angle on this so the missile can fire, but it keeps firing backwards for some reason. I'm not sure what it thinks it's doing. Hey, missile, you want to shoot?
Oh, it's hitting something. It's hitting something.
Oh, was there another Reaver probably?
I can see a grid out there.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, missile, what are you doing?
Have fun.
Hi.
There you go. Your missiles are going in on it.
Yeah, get him.
Oh, they don't track super well, those ones.
No, light anti-capital work.
Yeah.
There they go. They're shooting through my ship. Good hits, though, now.
Alright. Turning around, seeing if I can get
Yes, there's a
any
shot.
torps out.
Okay.
Give me torpedoes.
So you guys have now managed to cross over my bow and are accelerating past. Man, I should piss them off more and get them actually come after me.
Oh no, I've lost a conveyor link somewhere.
Uh-oh.
I'm actually
all
I'm gonna
missiles
have
out?
Yeah, all my torps are out. All four. I did have redundant links, but I don't know how quickly I can fix it.
Trying to catch up.
Should I give... What I'll do is I'll see if I can do another flyby on you and see if I can get in... I might have to cruise for a little...
Oh, there's the jump drive! I switched to targeting his jump systems.
Nice!
Hey, there's nothing left! I'm flying through the wreckage! Hell yeah! Look at that wreck!
Beautiful.
Look at that wreckage! Jump drive explosion mod is like the best.
It is.
So good, so good. All right, shutting down the weapons.
I wouldn't mind having it as a thing for large reactors as well.
Yeah. I'd love to have a mod that did the same kind of effect. All right, well, you want to pull up? I want to see the damage, man.
Yeah, I'm taking damage.
There's about 3 big chunks of what's left of them.
I took a full barrage from his rockets.
I've only got 6 missiles left in the tubes. It didn't reload, so I wonder if I'm actually tapped. Hey. Heck yeah.
Man, that was good combat though.
Yeah, it was fun. Man, my point defense was going off, and I've rarely seen that. So as soon as those little guys showed up firing rockets, to see those unfold and start opening up was pretty cool. Yeah, damage report. Let's see what we've got. I don't see any red on my systems. So if it was destroyed, it's been removed.
Oh
Both
no,
my
one of my
guns.
gyros got damaged.
Oh, not one of them. Only 24,000 more to go.
I lost my antenna.
Oh,
I lost a few ions. And
Oh.
I think I again almost got bisected.
I lost a few letters.
Oh, I lost a few letters. I am now well, I'm now DE on one side.
Oh, okay. Think that's a different YouTube channel. I'm Fob? F-O-F-H-O-B.
Hey, it could've been worse.
Whoa! I think there might have been a few pieces of Reaver there that got stuck in your grill.
No, that was behind me.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Well,
I was behind.
dude, that was fun, man.
That was awesome. That was a good fight.
Yeah, good fight, and it was a fun. I hope you enjoyed this concept for a series, but we wanted something a little like
Yeah.
fun and experiment. We've never used weapon core before, so kind of an introduction to that and us figuring it out, testing out some weapon mods, which Consti, thank you for making the weapon mod we pretty much solely really used for this series.
Yeah.
You know, I was planning on like cycling a bunch of weapon mods in for us to experiment and try, and we just ended up using yours and trying all the weapons in it. And I still don't think we tried them all. Pretty
Here,
cool.
I'm turning around to face the same direction as you.
Always got to be
Think it looks
backwards,
better.
man. What the heck?
Oh, I think it looks better with us both showing our most damaged side.
Yeah, I only got tore up by the small ones, but they definitely look at the crunchiness. Let me get spectator cam over here so we can actually see what's left of our ships.
Consti, you managed to make weapon mods really fun for me. Well, and Shack's setup did, so kudos to both of you.
Yeah.
No!
What's up?
How dare they?
What do they do?
I've got a hole in my cockpit.
Oh no, the glass didn't hold? You're so lucky.
You should go have a look.
I'm looking at it right now. Yeah.
I've got one
Let
bit
me
of glass.
pop out. You are so lucky. One bit of glass
Oh, man.
directly like, oh, you're missing a piece right here too, aren't you? Yep, a couple of pieces. You're missing this chunk. And over here. Oh, was that a block missing?
Oh yeah, I'm missing a few.
Yeah, they did a number. You could have lost your did you build a backup?
Nope.
You didn't
Completely
build.
forgot.
You ran a glass bridge and you didn't run a backup.
Yep.
And you were dipping and diving and dodging that thing the whole time. You did a good job keeping him in range. You never once left my range. You got close.
Yeah, I was burning hard for most of that battle, and in third person,
Yeah.
because I knew I needed to be in third person to keep my situational awareness, to know where you were, to know where I needed to be to keep you in the fight. Because I think a huge part of the reason I effectively lost the last fight was that I didn't keep you in a position to help.
Yeah, I was out of it for like over half of it, for sure, for that last fight. And this one, I felt the turn rate of those turrets because you'd fly past me. And then my turrets couldn't keep up fast enough, which was great. Like, that was actually quite cool. That should be a balancing point for those turrets, is that they're very powerful, but you get in close to them and you can probably dodge pretty well. Keep them off kilter on it. Pretty crazy.
Oh man, such a good fight.
Well, I think we're gonna be looking at something fresh for next.
Yeah.
You around for next Saturday?
I am around for next Saturday. Yeah.
Might be a filler one of something else while we figure out what we want to do, or we set up a new Space Engineers things. We're definitely gonna come back to Space Engineers. We've already got a couple of ideas.
Yes. And I think they're pretty good. I think our chats last week, the two of us came up with some stuff that I think will really work for the way the two of us play SE, and combining our two approaches.
Yeah, I think so too. I like the idea that we're cooking. So,
yeah.
All right, everybody, I'm gonna wrap up here. You gonna keep streaming on Twitch?
No, I think we're gonna wrap up here. I've got a big family thing that Toby's gonna be finally meeting at an age where he might understand them. A lot of his cousins, so it's not a bad thing for me to wrap up early today. I'll be back tomorrow though with more of the digging in a sandpit out of ore shenanigans.
Nice. Cat back and all that.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, if you guys want to check that out, head over to Splitsie's Twitch. Of course, you know where he's at over on YouTube. I think I've got a link in the description of this video series. At least I very well should. If not, I will fix that later. And thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next Saturday for something. Question mark.
We will have made a decision before that stream.
5 minutes before that stream. We will make sure we do at least that. We will get there.
Yeah.
We're so bad. All right, man. That was a lot of fun.
It was great. Thanks, man.
Bye, everybody.
All right, see you, everyone. Bye.